I was an early engineer at WhatsApp, and now I'm mostly retired and making money in ways I never really expected. People have been asking me, how do I afford to retire so young? So today I'm breaking it all down with full financial transparency, showing you exactly how I make money as a retired software engineer. From YouTube to other income sources, I'll walk you through all 9 ways I get paid. So let's dive in. My biggest income source is from Meta shares. If you're new here, I'm Jean. I was the 19th engineer at WhatsApp when Facebook acquired us for $19 billion. There were 55 of us who got a piece of that $19 billion acquisition money. But the shares didn't come to us all at once. Our shares vested over 4 years, incentivizing us to stay longer. And even after the stocks were vested fully, I didn't cash out everything all at once. Instead, I would sell in portions, usually every quarter, to minimize risk and maximize returns. So to this day, I still hold a significant number of Meta shares, and my main income stream in retirement is the sales proceeds. On top of the shares I got during the acquisition, as I continued to work at Meta as an engineering manager, I also earned a salary, bonuses, and RSUs, restricted stock units. These all kept adding on to my portfolio. To give you a quick run through the total compensation structure for software engineers at major big tech companies like Meta, if you're just starting out at entry level, so it would be E3 at Meta, you can expect a total compensation of around $187,000 a year. This means your base salary would be about $140,000 a year. On top of that, you will get a target bonus of about 10%, along with RSUs of around $31,000 every year. Now, timing matters too. When I got my Meta shares in 2014, the price was just around $76 per share. Today, that same stock is worth around $600. This means the shares that I held onto have increased in value almost 8 times. And this isn't just my story. You probably heard that a third of NVIDIA engineers have now become millionaires simply by holding on to their stock as the company value skyrocketed recently. My Meta shares also generate dividends, which is my second income stream. A dividend is a small payout companies give to shareholders, typically every quarter. Meta offers dividend yield of 0.35%. Right now, the quarterly dividend is 52 cents per share. So for example, if I own 1,000 shares, I will get about $520 every quarter. And over a year, that can add up to $2,080 in passive income just for holding the Meta stock. I also reinvested some of the sales from my Meta shares into other stocks and bonds, which generate their own dividends. Another way to diversify my portfolio is through angel investing, which is my third income source. This is where you invest in early stage startups in exchange for equity. This can require a lot of research, but when done right, it can be quite rewarding. But for me, it's very time consuming, so I don't really pursue it actively anymore since I'm focused more on my YouTube. But I still have a few investments that do generate income. Another way I make money is through real estate investing. Currently, I co-own about 7 properties across the United States. And I've been in real estate for a while, picking up 1 or 2 properties every year. I do invest with a group of other investors, and together we buy properties and collect rental income and share that. And I don't manage the day-to-day operations myself. Instead, we work with an investment group that handles everything from rent collection, repairs, and etc. After covering all expenses like mortgages and maintenance, the remaining income gets paid out to investors like me, usually on a quarterly basis. Thanks to these first 4 income streams, I get to have a lot of fun with my content creation, which is my 5th income source. I have been enjoying creating content on YouTube and LinkedIn. I have about 38,000 followers on LinkedIn, but they don't really pay me anything. I do it all for free. On YouTube though, I've grown to about 67,000 subscribers to date. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much. And if you're not, now might be a good time to hit that subscribe button. Now, YouTube is a great platform, but the AdSense revenue is surprisingly low, at least for me so far. I do have 2 part-time editors who help me with the long form and short form content. And honestly, the AdSense revenue barely covers their fees. But I'm not really in it for the money. Creating content and connecting with all of you is what makes it worth for me. And that's why I call it a hobby. I also generate some income through ads on my website using Google AdSense, which is my 6th income source. My 7th income source comes from selling my digital book, The Ultimate Resume Handbook. I wrote this book because I get a ton of inquiries from people asking me to help with their resumes, and I just couldn't possibly edit everyone's resume one by one. Even if I get paid, I just humanly cannot possibly do it. So I put together this guide to empower you to edit your own resume. I don't really believe you need to pay for an expensive resume coach to be able to craft a really good resume. The book does cost $20, but the revenue barely covers the cost of my email subscription tool, MailerLite, which cost me about $2,000 a year. I also use MailerLite to automate the free digital downloads that I offer on my website. I have tons of free resources available for anyone looking to learn coding. I have the AI machine learning roadmap, the data science roadmap, and Python roadmap. For anyone looking for jobs, I also have resources like the free one-page resume template, the ATS optimization checklist, behavioral interview questions, and tons of other interview prep tools. On top of that, I also have to pay for the web hosting using platforms like Webflow and GoDaddy, and I also have a LinkedIn premium account. As I said earlier, my first income sources cover my living expenses, so I don't rely on YouTube income to sustain my living. So I do feel really grateful to be able to do this for the love of helping people through my content. But at the same time, I don't want to be hemorrhaging money either. I would like to be able to invest in better gear for creating content like microphone, cameras, and other equipments to improve the production quality. That's where my 8th income stream comes in, which is sponsorships. I can show you my quick setup. I just invested in a new microphone, a new light, and even a new camera. I hope you can appreciate the improved production quality of the video. This is where the real money is for most creators. Sponsorships can be lucrative, but I am very selective about which deals I take. I do my research to make sure the company has a good reputation, and I only try to work with sponsors who gives me the creative freedom to be honest and authentic in my content. I get pitched from multiple sponsors almost every day, but I end up turning down most of them. But I'm hoping this will grow over time in the future. My 9th income source is affiliate marketing. With affiliate marketing, I do earn a small commission when someone purchases through my referral links. At the time of filming, I am only working with Zero to Mastery, which offers high quality content that has helped many people to improve their skills in software engineering and AI. I also share book recommendations through Amazon affiliate links. I've talked about books like Competence, which is great for anyone interviewing or looking to get promoted, and Human Need Not Apply, which explores how we can thrive in the age of AI. But again, these income are pretty minimal. I share these because as an avid reader, I love sharing lessons from books with you all. So this is just another fun way to contribute to the community. Now, if you're curious about the future of jobs in the age of AI and how you can thrive, you can go check out the book or watch this video. Otherwise, YouTube thinks that you should watch this one next. So I'll see you there.